I should probably talk about this game a little bit because obviously, like I said, the lore is there. It's a dude trying to escape a trap situation that he's in. But like the game is, in my opinion, I play this game not because I'm good at it, because I am not, but because it is fun. But I got Wicker Bottom. I got Wicker Bottom. All right. I think that's what the heck? Okay, wait. Did I should. Nah. I'm gonna play with Wicker Bottom first. See how good I do. She's like my favorite character on here. Also, just real quick, I'm kind of not really in a good headspace too. So if I don't know if I sound a little I don't know questionable or something, just know that it's because I am bummed out. I like Wicker Bottom because she is an upgrade. Because like when you start with like Wes, when you start with like everybody up in here, by the way, their names begin with the letter W. So I forgot the first guy's name. I think it was what was it, Winfred, something like that. I don't know. But like the guy in the opening cutscene, when you start with him, he just sort of has like a regular. He has like a regular normal. Uh, this this little thing right here. I need to stop saying little ditty. Um, but like he has these things going on. But like with her, it's like she's a librarian, so the whole her whole gimmick is that she's smart. So her whole gimmick is that like she's smart. So it's like she kind of already knows certain schematics. Uh, I actually a little lore behind this. Well, a little lore behind me getting this game. I initially wasn't even going to consider getting it because the art style seemed a little questionable to me. I'm not a big fan of the whole huge heads, tiny body thing. But like, I was like, I started playing it because at the time when I got it, it was free. So I was like, why not? And I like the idea of just gathering stuff. I like the idea of having certain things and being able to use them for like later or just I don't know how to explain it. I'm a bit of a pack rat or a hoarder in like in person. So I because I believe that everything has a usage, if not a usage for later, and that's sort of like something that I just can't shake off. I'm not proud of that. I'm not proud of myself for that. But like I feel like that's sort of like basically kind of like a part of like the types of games I play, or rather how I play games. Okay, this. But yeah, like I said, I actually am in a bit of a bad headspace. I am like very depressed, very angry, I'm very sad. But I'll live. Ah. Do, 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 do. All right, great. I'm already having to deal with frogs. Yeah, I am. Yeah, but I'm sad though. I'm really sad. And I'm more sad because I'm more sad because like what I'm sad about is ultimately my fault. And it's making me kind of like come to grips with the fact that I'm incapable of doing things to like improve my life, but I am just somehow an expert at like ruining it. So it just feels a lot like it just like now I'm just sort of asking myself like, what am I good for? As far as like what I'm capable of, like can I, it's like can I succeed in anything? Can I am I capable of doing things to actually help myself, or am I just a toxic burden on my own existence? Are you going to read your messages? What are you talking about? What messages? What do you mean? Give me 1 second. Nobody sent anything. Give me 1 second, y'all. I'm still around. I'm just. What in the swiggity? Give me a second, y'all. Oh, okay. Okay, here's the thing. It doesn't show my messages in game. So I'm just now seeing the invite. Hold on. Give me a sec. Well, here's the thing too. If I try to if I address the hold on. Can I? How do I do it? Oh, okay. My joint voice chat you agreed may be recorded for moderation. And so, what is up, you? What is up, you grouchy? What is up, you? I can hear you just fine. I don't know. I don't know if the stream can hear you or not, though. Ladies and gentlemen, it's I don't want to reveal the I don't want to reveal the superhero. I don't want to reveal the superhero thing, but yeah, this is my homie. Bad News Brown. Uh oh. Can you hear me? Okay, cool. Yeah, I don't think they can. Jeez, that's what that is. I really don't. I'm currently just sort of like I'm trying to save up my money at this point and just pay off the car. Like that's the new goal now. It's just pay off the car. I'm echoing like crazy over there. Dude, your game sounds so fun, bro. Yes, I can. Jeez. That's insane, dude. That's crazy. Oh my God. Please do. Oh my God. That would be hilarious. What? Oh right, yeah, yeah. Because Frankenstein is the doctor. I just remember that. Yeah, that makes sense. But like, all, all I'm saying is that you are much more like I know for a fact that you are much better personality than I could be because like you actually play like you play games, you know how to play games, you're good at games, and also you're hilarious, especially when you lose. Oh my god, when you like if you lose, I don't think I've ever. It's very rare that I see you lose. Like you see me get mad about games more than I see you get mad about games. I just realized that. But I ain't gonna lie. Some of the games you be playing, you be like knowing how to do stuff, and that, like, bro, you be like, I still remember that time you speed ran that Star Fox 64, what you call it, and like did it through the alternative. Yeah, like, well, it was the first time I seen it speed ran through the alternative mode. Like, cause like we used to do when we had Star Fox. So, well, when I had Star Fox growing up, we didn't have we didn't go through the alternative routes. So, like, I don't remember going through and beating any of the yeah, yeah. And that was I mean like it was probably for the best because that crap was traumatizing. You can't. Bro, it's just like okay, old school Japan, bro. Kirby literally had people fighting the devil. You were fighting the devil. He ripped his eyeball out and was chasing you with his eyeball. Hello, crown my UCLA Bruins champs. I guess it's RC. This game is called Don't Starve. Crown my UCLA Bruins champ. Oh, that's RC. That's RC. That's RC. It's called Don't Starve RC. It's a game I've been playing forever. But yeah, dude, like the more I think about Kirby is that I just find it kind of hilarious that at the end of the day, how did I know it was you, dude? Like literally, your name is always something dealing with baseball, but basketball.
But yeah, dude. Like one thing I love about Kirby is that like Kirby at the end of the day is literally like fighting like cosmic, demonic characters and stuff, and it's all because like somebody just like made him like miss breakfast. You got this angry little balloon. Yeah, and it's all because somebody just was like, these dudes just made me drop my sandwich. I'm going to whip everybody. Everybody's going to get it. Yeah. Oh, cute little guy. That's the cutest thing ever. And also, like, bro, I'm not. I feel like the world. We are definitely ready. I feel like as a universe, as a society, we are definitely ready for the Nintendo cinematic universe. It's gonna screw everything up, bro. This is it. We're ready. Yeah, you showed me that. I don't know if the Mario movie, not the Mario movie, but I would definitely see the Star Fox movie, bro. This is the new Marvel. I'm calling it now. This is the new Marvel. This is it. This is it. We here. Shoot. Here what? I I sort of did, but it's really low. Nope. Oh, I ain't got no down good. Well, that's dope. Shoot, I would love to see that. I'm not really showing my movie channel the same kind of love as my basketball channel. Two channels is increasingly difficult. Have you ever considered two of the? My dream would be a travel explorer channel or visiting half of mostly abandoned malls. That's actually kind of a great idea. But also, if you having a tough time with your channels, dude, you should like I don't know, maybe just take one down and just try to compile if you can. The like what they say, man, more responsibility, more responsibilities. I'm not trying to tell you how to run your channels, but it's like if you're lamenting it like that, then yeah, that's definitely an issue. I wouldn't reckon, but that's just me, dog.
I don't know what that sound is, but it's loud as heck.
By the way, how do you want to address yourself? Like, I don't want to like get you doxxed, so I don't want to like use your real name, but I also don't want to use the name that you use in chat. Oh no! Oh no! 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 There we go. This is a necessary change. In a very simple and plain. Can't bear any time that brain. You got plenty of things with a part of the game. No need to explain. What? That's wild. I got 5 people up in here watching. Y'all, that's crazy. That's crazy. I guess it's because it's Friday, though. Yo, alternative player, you still on the mic? I'm guessing not the. Guessing not the voice chat. Dropped the call. I don't know what happened. I can hear you now. Yeah, I was asking. Yeah, I don't know what happened, dude. I'm guessing that the voice chat dropped the call. I don't know, dude. Also, I was asking like how you want to be addressed. Got it. Iron Ash it is. Nah, not really. But I know very little about anything going on with that. But you've been doing okay lately. Oh, you're about to. This is you're about to explain. Word. Yeah, yeah. Be tasteful. Hey, yeah, like be tasteful, be respectful about it. That's all. I'm sorry. Wait. Hold up. Hold on. He said that he doesn't want to do divorce because he doesn't want to upset the religious people. But somehow like making a deal with like the literal old horn spike.
Yeah, okay. That's not a. Bruh, that. Wait, you mean like he retconned the marriage? Bro, what the. Bro, bro, let that man have his happy ending. Come on, bro. What? No, that's. For what? Because that's a stupid thing. That's a stupid thing. That is not. That doesn't. That's a faux pas. That's a like that don't sit right with me, dog. I don't know. That don't sit right with me, dog. That don't sit that don't sit right with me, dog. That I don't what? Hold on. So he undid the marriage because he was like, yeah, man, homie gotta, he's like, homie gotta, like he gotta go through the motions. He gotta be a bachelor. We gotta make him single as a Pringle, dog. We gotta, that doesn't make any adults. Dude, no. Aunt May. No, don't do that, bro. Don't do that, bro. Yeah, yeah, the master of magic. But he could do magic. He could just magic it out. Okay, no, 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 no. But Doctor Strange is a magic user. He can just magic that thing out. Word. One thing about Marvel that's always going to stay, one thing about Marvel that's always going to stay constant. Reed Richards is just, I don't know what it is, but they just love making Reed Richards like the least useful person in this. It's like he's the smartest mind in there, but he's also just incompetent. Like, that's crazy. Reed Richards, the smartest mind in Marvel, couldn't fix a bullet wound. You have to add the smartest mind in Marvel part. I'm sorry. So he is basically Doctor Doom is basically like, he's up there. He up there. He could do something because Doctor Doom could do something. Is it because he was just being a villain and was just like, nah, bruh, I'm evil. I ain't gonna do that for you. Or, that's that's bonkers. That's tacos. That's that's okay. Don't say Wakanda. Don't say don't tell me that Wakanda can't heal. Don't tell me that Wakanda can't heal a bullet wound. Come on, man. Come on, man. Don't do that. Don't do that. That's just, sir. My blackness won't let me like my no like nah. Don't disrespect me like don't disrespect our people like that. Are you serious? Okay, I don't think that people can hear you in the stream, so I'm just going to go ahead and give a little recap. Right now, I have my homie on the microphone with me, and he is explaining to me the recurrence of what happened during Spider-Man One More Day. And in Spider-Man One More Day, apparently there was a part up in there where Aunt May was fatally, well, like critically shot. Is she already dead, or is she like she's dying? Okay, so this is a critical wound, and they can only this is a critical wound, and her life is in danger, and clearly Peter is like investigating the situation, and he's basically like reaching out to all those who are capable of fixing this problem, and and apparently nobody can save her. Like nobody can save her. So it's like Reed Richards can't save her. Um, the country of Wakanda can't save her. That hurt to actually say. Doctor Doom can't save her. Doctor Strange can't save her. I This is a weird thing to say out loud, but it's like the greatest minds and the most useful people in the Marvel universe cannot save Aunt May from a critical bullet wound, a regular bullet. So like, so it's not like a magic bullet. It's not some kind of. It's not like some sort of like circumstantial thing. It's just a regular bullet wound that even most regular doctors could probably like in real life. Doctors have actually saved some people from bullet wounds, but in Marvel, where they're like, hey, huh? And all this just because Joe Quesada didn't want Spider-Man to be married no more. That's the reason. Please tell me that. Wait, hold on, wait. You be okay? He's hurt right now, right? Okay, and Doctor Strange is hold, let me see if I got this right. He's injured, critically injured. He's in the same situation as Aunt May is in, who is currently undergoing a bullet wound in the body, and he wakes up from being incapacitated himself to Doctor Strange helping him. I know you lying. I know you lied. I know you lied to me. I know you were lying to me. You got to be lying to me. This dude just really hit a modern problems. This dude hit a modern problems require modern solutions. Uh, uh. I know. So let me. Man, bro. Well, it's like, yo. It's like I can't help your. I can't help your grandma, but I can help you though. Man, that's my aunt, bro. I don't know what's going on at this point. Joe Quesada is writing this. She your grandma now. Come on, man. Don't do that. For what? Yo, bro. What? How does his daughter know about that? Okay, so Joe, we'll just say Joe Quesada wrote it. If there's a reason that's like kind of bizarre, we'll just say because Joe Quesada wrote it. Uh, wait, I know. Wait, I know this. I know about the registration act. Yeah, because like somebody tried to. Yeah, because those kids tried to like stop him, and Nuke just blew everything up anyway. And people was like, "Well, those superheroes weren't there to begin with." Yeah, I remember that. Nuke is a special kind of evil. Screw that guy. He's a bomb. So Joe Quesada is Mephisto. I mean, like that's I mean, like I feel like I'm not wrong in saying that. Oh, that's beautiful. Because Joe Quesada wrote it. Yeah, that's what we're saying. Joe Quesada wrote it. That's for you it's Joe Quesada. For me it's Toshiki Inoue. Okay, so it's like this is what we got to deal with. Oh my god. Yeah, because I mean, hey, maybe he. You know what? I'm going to try to make sense of that. Maybe he just thought that he would prefer to see his daughter with the perfect guy, and his idea of the perfect guy is maybe a guy that he created. I'm trying so hard to justify this stuff here. Oh, he's Vince McMahon. Joe Quesada is Vince McMahon. Is he still writing for Spider Man? Ooh. Yo, don't do. Wow. I mean, that's a fair assumption to like kind of put out there. That's a fair thing to like say, but like, man, that's wow. That's crazy. The joke, like, it's kind of messed up that Joe Quesada could have been like the could have made a dude like quit reading comics. Like, imagine be like, like, I really wish that somebody could have like sent him that mail. Like, just like because I feel like that's the worst thing that you can like hear if you're like a writer for comics, to just be able to say, just be able to read some fan mail and it's like you're the reason why I don't read comics anymore. Like, imagine getting that mail. Even though he killed, like, even though he killed a relationship. Like, here's my thing about Spider-Man, like, in my opinion, because it's like, if he did get married to Mary Jane, that would actually make the story a little bit better too, because of the fact that if you think about it, like, first of all, imagine he is still married to Mary Jane, and he reveals himself. He reveals himself, and then all of a sudden, people are like, "Oh yeah, hey, we got your wife." That could always be the story. It's like, it's like he's a guy who loves his wife enough to beat the crap out of anybody who like don't don't mess with my wife or I'll mess you up. You know what I'm saying? Like that's like because I mean that's a good story. I mean, also how many guys like there's grown men out there who would love to like read a story where a dude is basically defending his wife from like bad guys. And so I'm incel adjacent, so it's like I know an incel when I see one. That's wild. Like, bro, this dude really. Yeah, that is kind of wacky. Yeah. Uh, was he a bad guy, or was it just were people just upset because? Yeah, I know him. That yellow dude. Uh, I mean, I didn't hate him. I don't think he was a bad guy. I think he was like he had some. I think he was a context villain, right? Like he wasn't really evil. He was just yeah. Why did they kill that dude? Jeez, with the name like Torment, like they really wanted to hammer that home, didn't they? I hate Carnage, bro. You know that. Mary Jane is Venom. Get out of here, bro. Whoa, don't do that. Don't do that. What are you talking? Mary Jane is Venom right now. You just said Mary Jane is Venom. Mary Jane ain't Venom, bro. Shut up. What? What? Who killed Cletus? This is the weirdest. Man, this is the weirdest thing. I don't. Mary Jane is Carnage. You said Mary Jane is Carnage, and Eddie Brock is Venom. No, well, Eddie Brock is Venom. Yeah, that totally makes sense. Yeah, I mean, like, you know what? You know what? Like, chalk it up to the game. That's there's nothing confusing about that at all. Yeah, that is very confusing. Like Mary Jane of all people. What the hell is that even? What? I mean, I that makes sense for the sake of the theme. You know, like that Scorpion being Venom. That makes sense. I mean, scorpions do have poison. Yeah, yeah. Scorpions. Name one villain that Peter does take seriously, bro. Yeah, I mean, Green Goblin's his cousin. Was he like super evil? Oh boy. Jeez, man. Jeez, dude. That's kind of traumatic sounding. That's terrifying. So Carl is a demon. Carl's a monster. What? Yeah, yeah. Screw you, Carl. Yeah, think Carl. Like, come on, man. Yeah, this dude he really did just come out of the woodwork he up in here flexing on like committing. He up in here flexing on committing the worst thing that you could do to a human being and talking about, yeah, I did that with my mama. Like, bro, yeah, bro, yeah, you gotta go. Yeah, you gotta take a nap. And don't wake up. Don't wake up, my dude. Carl should never come back. They redeemed Green. I mean, well, yeah, Green Goblin is Green Goblin was always sort of like on the cusp, right? Like they always kind of wanted Green Goblin to kind of be. So you're saying you still got smoke for Green Goblin? Cool. Let's go, man. Don't tell me you not cool with that, man. Don't tell me you not cool. I really. Oh my god, I feel kind of bad now. I don't think that people can hear. Once again, I don't think people can hear you on my stream. So it's like, dog. You sound so disappointed, bro. Like, man, what? Man, that is redemption. Somebody got redeemed, dog. That ain't lazy life, man. That's reverse Cupid right there, man. Instead of making you fall in love, it turns you good. Hell yeah, man. Who? Newly redeemed? Who? Newly redeemed? Hey. God, I wish, man, I really wish that I could like, I need to find a way to get like this mic into my stream because the way that you're talking is hilarious, bro. This is perfect. At some point, I mean, like are you kidding me? Shoot, when I get some money, I might actually end up getting that. You know what? Oh, the one with the really awesome theme song. Well, yeah, Streets of Rage. Streets of Rage was always kind of challenging, wasn't it? Yeah, that wait, is that the one that made me sad? Oh god, I'm not ready. Yeah, like I said, I want to see. Like, you should stream that. I just crushed the man's head. Yeah, Wait, did you play it? Dang it. You know what? I respect that though. I respect that. I appreciate that. But like also, you know what I mean? Like, just I'm just letting you know because I don't know what's going on. I'm gonna probably make some wrong decisions, and I don't want you to judge me on that. What are you talking about? Man, shut up. It's not being a wuss. It's being a logical thinker. It's not being scary. You shut up. It ain't being scary. That game. I'm not being scared of a scary game. The game is scary. RoboCop, yeah. I should also like, yeah. And also, part of me is, oh, you do? Which one? The updated ones? Yeah. It is different. It is like there is definitely a difference there. I definitely kind of I totally get that. I do remember that homeboy. I'm from Glasgow. You ain't gonna do nothing to me. Yeah, shout out to that old dude. Grim was a G. Yeah, bro. I just love the fact that his last words was I love the fact that like at some point his last words are ultimately "I'm from Glasgow." Like you have any idea how that's some chest beater? That's some chest beater alpha male type crap right there, man. To be able to just like that's a G with alpha male thing right there. It's like if you're gonna die stupid, everybody gonna know. If you're gonna die stupid, you gonna know who I am. You gonna learn today. Yeah, Yeah, anybody can be a sociopath, but you have any idea how rare of a human being you got to be to not be a sociopath? This is crazy. It's like that's kind of like the thing that I always saw like got on my like that's kind of like the thing that made me like the one thing I always found myself realizing was I never respected guys who were like loud and mean all the time. Those guys are just people I always wanted to just get away from. That's a beautiful way to go about it. Like when I think of like honestly, when I think of alpha men, I don't want you to like think that I'm being weird about it, but it's like I think of you. Like you're kind of one of the toughest guys I know. So it's like so it's like and the first thing I think about, yeah, you're like one of the toughest guys I know because of the fact that it's like you actually genuinely kind of because you're not above like being cool, even like you have no reason to be cool. You go through like some of the worst crap. Like you and I have both seen each other go through some of the worst crap. And it's like if there was any group of people who should probably be like the biggest collection of sociopaths, is you and me. And the first thing I'm thinking about is that like he's not a dick. He's not evil. Yeah, yeah. It's like some people be like we got to I got to it's like somebody else got to get this smoke. Like somebody else got to we got to share this. This pain can't be only for me. And like I know that there's some people out there who think that way. It's like that this pain can only be for me. And I for a long time I actually thought that was for a long time I thought that was me. And yeah, it's oh yeah. Oh, right there with you, pal. That's exactly what it feels like with me. Shoot. And that's the reason why I'll be like, that's the reason why I always tell myself, you know what, if I have to go through this life like as a failure and as a loser and as like all of the terrible things that as like a terrible person, one thing I'm going to try my best to do is at least make somebody else feel good. If I can't make myself feel good, I'm going to at least try to make somebody else feel good. Oh, yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's the point. And that's how, and like and that's the one thing I try my best not to be, man. That's the one thing I is like it's like oh God, I am because I am sad and I am angry. But I'm trying my best not to be a d head about it. Oh boy, I'm about to die here. But oh yeah, ooh, Hotline Miami. Isn't that that game that turns people like kind of makes people go crazy? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Like yeah, that's definitely a game that you should like be dropping in America right now. 100%. You know what? Yeah. No news is good news, bro. Let's go off of that. Yeah. Let's go off of that. Shoot, I actually, dude, now I think about it, wasn't Spaceship Gavin like, wasn't that like one of the old school tokus? Like, what was it, VR Troopers or what was it? Because it was something. Yes, Big Bad Beetleborgs was that was my jam. Really? Okay. Mm, yeah. Yeah. Ran out of footage. Yeah, well, I guess the challenge would have been like, how would they even go about that? You know what? I feel like if we ask for it, I feel like if we ask for Mystic Knights enough, it might happen. I want to believe that. Yeah, and it had potential too. Like honestly, I like the idea of seeing a Black Knight too. That was like the first time I think I ever seen a Black Knight before. I was like, oh, yeah, yeah, that was cool. I love that. But yeah, like it had potential. Dude, imagine if they actually, because it's like, you could totally, I feel like the good thing about like a lot of series, the good thing about like a lot of series that I feel like we can do now is that like you can technically, you can technically revolutionize like a lot of modern day, you could technically, with the right writing, with the right writing, you can totally like do something with that. Like you can actually expand on stories like that. Like, and I do feel like I do feel like as a society now, since we're so used to like, superheroes and stuff like that anyway, it would technically just make a lot of sense if we just, just embrace the fact that people like superhero stuff now, and we just start, what's what I'm looking for? We start just making like more like superhero training, not superhero training, but like more superhero material based things like that. Yeah. Uh, you mean Superman? Bro, don't tell me that Garth Ennis hates every superhero except Superman. Bro, I hate Garth. I don't know why, but that makes me hate Garth Ennis just so much more now. I don't know why, but that makes me hate him. Like, because I already hate Garth Ennis. Now I hate him even more. Bro, I want this dude, like, oh, God, that makes me so mad. Why does that make me mad? Yo, screw Garth Ennis, man. Like that. Hey yo, like screw Garth Ennis, bro. Like I hate this dude. I hate this dude. Like what? Okay. Okay, I hate him. Why do I hate him for that? I don't know why I hate him for that. Why do I hate him for that? I genuinely don't. I genuinely can't explain to you why I hate Garth Ennis for that specific reason. But like at the same time, I'm just like I'm genuinely angry because it's like this dude is like, ooh, all superheroes are stupid. I hate them. I'm gonna write a series about them. Talk about how much I genuinely he loves Superman. The like if there was any like you put the word the dude who I feel like essentially Superman is the reason why the word super is in superhero. If I feel like that's I feel like that's a I feel like that's the reason. It's like this dude literally wrote the this dude literally wrote like the one story basically talking about how much he wrote a story dedicated to how much he hates superheroes and you find out. Man, I am I'm agitated. I'm annoyed. Bro, like I want to stop this dude. Oh my god. I want to stop this dude. Yeah, you understand. I did read the boys comic book. I didn't read it all the way. Huh? The alien? Yeah. What was he? He didn't look like no human I ever seen. Okay. Okay. Okay, that's different. So in the case of so Jack from Jupiter isn't an alien. Okay. Yeah. God. Oh God. Yeah. Okay. That's okay. Okay. Yeah. 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 There's nothing weird about. Yeah. I guess there's nothing weird about that. Yeah. Like that's what I'm saying. He's like that's what I'm saying. I was like when I say when I say like Edge Lords be when I say the villain Sims write the stories, that's what I'm talking about. Like I'm not trying to say because okay, I know I tend to get a little radical when it comes to like my morality, when it comes to that sort of thing, and I understand. I understand that's definitely not going to be like a what's wrong looking for. I understand that like I'm going to kind of like come across as a little over preachy when I talk about like my morality when it comes to like when it comes to like certain works and stuff like that. But like, it's not like I'm saying that because I'm just like, oh, I just hate these guys. They're so terrible. No, that's not it. It's just that like, bro, some of these people, it's like, bro, Garth Ennis is he annoys me. Garth Ennis annoys me. Yeah, yeah. Preacher was surprisingly apparently not was good. The pro, no, that's a new one for me. I'm okay with that. You know, I'm pro sex worker. Oh, give me a break. What is this? What? That wait, no. Is that Garth Ennis? Is Garth Ennis really up in? Garth Ennis really up in here? Like, hey, you guys weren't around for? Yeah, you know, because they weren't. You know, because yeah, superheroes were definitely real around that time. Oh Lord, what? Like, see, that's what I mean, man. Like you know, he's not like stuff like that. Just makes him a less likable person to me. That's what I'm saying. Like, you know, that's what I mean when I talk smack. That's why I'll be talking smack about edgelords because, like, at some point, it just feels like their anger and their hostility is just kind of all over the place and just sort of like what's what I'm looking for. It feels misguided and also just feels like it feels misguided and it just sort of feels like they just sort of want to. I don't know how to explain it, but they're just jerks at the end of the day. You know what I mean? And that's all I'm saying. I'm not saying that everybody who likes villains is an edgelord. I do kind of tend to like sort of like I do kind of tend to like sort of put my foot in my mouth when I say things like that. I'm putting my foot in my mouth a lot lately, but but it's like but like what I'm trying to point out is that like there's people out there like bro, imagine writing a superhero comic just to say, hey, you guys run around during 9/11. You know what I mean? That's what I mean. But that's what I mean when I talk smack about guys like that because I can assure you, I bet you he'll say, I bet you like if he was like in a different kind of mind state, he'll probably find a way to justify the villains for quote unquote not being there or like being connected to it some kind of way or some stupid stuff like that. I'm sorry, I don't mean to rant, but bro, what? Yeah, okay. See, bro, like Garth Ennis is such a tool, bro. Garth Ennis is such a tool, bro. I'm sorry, like that's some tool adjacent stuff right there, man. Screw that. That's our boy.
The third leg to the tripod.
The third leg to the tripod. He's in my controller. He says he missed you, man. You know, if you were streaming, I'd be in your chat right now. Just throwing that out there. Yeah, push. Nah, that's what I said. Is like, yo, yeah, like, let me see if I got this right. Like, so the superheroes aren't needed, but like this superhero put a nuke in space to save the world. Okay, okay, but I mean, she wasn't needed though. She wasn't necessary. Humans could do that. No big deal. Whatever. Yeah, like that's no for me, dog. Probably because he's a villain simping edgelord. You know what? No, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not. Which is like, yeah, like what the? Oh, it's probably because like you know what I think it is. It's probably because he has a radical viewpoint of superheroes, and he's just mad that superheroes don't like follow his viewpoint, or rather, he's mad because they're not written to just completely like lay waste to like the guys that what I mean. He's probably just anti heroes don't kill because he's probably like, no, heroes should kill. Heroes should, you know. Bro, screw Garth Ennis, man. I don't. I hate this dude. Like I said, I know I'm not a bad person for hating Garth Ennis. I know that. I might not be a good person for hating Garth Ennis, but I know I ain't no bad one. Yeah, 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 I actually heard about that. Yeah, I actually did hear about that series a long time ago, but like, I think you told me about it before. Wait, what'd you say? Oh, like yeah, like Sun Vulcan, like Sun Vulcan, exactly like Sun Vulcan. No, I said they got five, like Sun Vulcan. How's about you go on live and I told you about this so you could like no no I'm gonna there was five in there, man. There was five. There was five. There was five. There was five. I'm not letting that go. I'm not letting that go, bro. No, that's not five. That was five. Shut up. You know, go talk about like there was only three characters in Sun Vulcan. Shut up.
I feel like it's probably for the best too because Draken shows up and Draken was based off of like Jason David Frank and yeah, I love that. Are you kidding me? That dude, that's freaking that's Hiroshi Fuji that's Hiroshi Fujiyama showing back up. Damn it, that's not his real name. That's not his full name. What is it? Ooh, Hiroshi. Is it Hiroshi Fujiyama? But the fact that that's Hiroshi Fujiyama coming in for Kamen Rider, man. I love it when like actors bring back their old roles. I love that. That's like my favorite thing. Shoot, like get like it's like what? Yeah. I met him at MechaCon. I think I told you that, huh? Yeah, that was the MechaCon when I got into that wreck. I actually met. I actually. It was very brief. It was very brief. He was a nice guy. Yeah, it was like I got a chance to interact with him. He was a cool dude, and he used to actually like he used to go live a lot on Facebook, and I used to like go on his live and like talk to him do that, and it's just like I used to like actually yeah, he was a cool dude. How you doing, man? Yes, because the Japanese Prime Minister, she had something to do with it. All I'm saying is that, like, I can't really put my finger on how she did it, but she did it. It's her fault. Okay, here's what I mean. Coincidence? Okay, hear me out. Before the Japanese Prime Minister was elected, we had Super Sentai. She becomes Prime Minister. Sentai is gone. Coincidence? No, no, no. It's not. It's not. She has something to do with it. I ain't crazy. Is Nah, this ain't a coincidence. Nah, man. She became prime minister. And all of a sudden, we ain't got no. All of a sudden, Super Sentai is like no more. Nah, dog. Nah, dog. Nah, dog. Something happened. Something happened, and she did it. She did it. That's her fault. I ain't crazy. All I know is she did something. I mean, it could be. I listen. All I'm saying is he might have something to do with it too. I mean, for all we know, this war could actually. You know what? Nah, I'm not even gonna do that. Nah, I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna start sounding like Alex Jones up in here. We're not. That's not the goal. The goal is not to sound like Alex Jones. No, I'm good. I'm good. All I'm saying is though is that like all of a sudden she becomes prime minister, and the time that she becomes prime minister, all of a sudden Super Sentai got to go. I mean, for all we know, she could be a door monster. For all we know, we don't know. Maybe Dora monsters are real. Maybe she's Dora Prime Minister. We don't know. We don't know. I'm just asking questions. Is it what? That's the one with the most recent Sentai, the last one. That was the one with the bug theme, right? Uh, that actually sounds that sounds straight. That's the most Japanese thing I think I ever heard, dude. Like, I'm sorry, like I mean, it's like if that was if it was America, maybe that would kind of mess my head up. But that's the most Japanese thing I've ever heard. You gonna say like smoky cigarettes? Nah, bro. Yeah, of course she's gonna get fired for like smoking cigarettes. I mean, it's Japan. She probably might got fired for like also. She probably might. She could also probably get fired for foul language, littering. Are you kidding me? For cigarettes? Nah, man, she did something. See if she's connected to the prime minister. What? Uh, what's wrong with the Street Fighter movie? Oh, it's because yeah. I was about to say because of Dan. Listen, I'm gonna go ahead and just go on a limb here because somebody actually brought up a good point, and this actually makes a lot of sense. The fact that he's Dan, I feel like that sort of justifies it a little bit. You know what I mean? Like, it's like yeah, it's like on one degree, it like on one degree, yeah, it makes sense because hey, it's Schultz. Like Schultz is definitely a piece of garbage, yeah, for sure. But it's the fact that he's also playing Dan. I think that's the reason why they apply. I think that's why they brought him in the first place, just so they could be like, oh, it's Dan. Let's whip up on him. He's going to be Dan. We're going to whoop up on him. He's probably not going to win any fight in there, but it's the fact that he's still in the movie. And I get it though. Trust me, it's like it's kind of like a not a double edged sword, but it's kind of like it's like going, it's like what's what I'm looking for? It's kind of like playing a bad joke, but it's a joke still funny even is a joke still funny even when like nobody's laughing or it's basically a joke that bombed. Yeah, because I totally get it. Yeah, I ain't gonna watch it either. It's like I feel like I hope that the movie. It's like I hate to say this, but I kind of do hope that the movie fails simply because of Schultz. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's kind of messed up to say, but it's like I personally hope that the movie fails because of Schultz. Because it's like I bet you I won't do that again, huh? By the way, yeah, that's what I'm saying. By the way, speaking of politics, are you familiar with a performer named Uncle Luke? I know he's probably like before our time. He's apparently running for Congress in Florida, but like, well, a lot of people don't remember. I feel like a lot of people, obviously in our before our generation, they remember Uncle Luke for being a little provocative with his music.
and he made the song "Doodoo Brown," if I'm not mistaken. I think that's about butts, and it's just the fact that it's like going. It's just the fact that if he runs for office, he would technically kind of like be one of the. He would probably like knock it out the park. Yeah, like yeah, it's like Uncle Luke. Yeah, like I said, Uncle Luke. He is apparently, like I said, apparently he comes from our. But yeah, his tracks were actually kind of fire though. But he's actually known as like the shock rapper from like his era. Like apparently they used to commit acts of provocative behavior on in concert. But like, but it's the fact that he's running for it's the fact that he's running for office though, and I'm just like, I love it. I love it. I want I, twice. That's what I'm saying. Like like lumpy winning should like be that. That should be the thing that should motivate anybody to just run for any office. Because it's like you can't do no matter how bad of a job you think you can do, you will probably never start a war with another country because Israel told you to. You know what I'm saying? You're probably never going to like, raise up gas prices. You know what I'm saying? And no matter how bad of a job you think you can do, you literally have the study guide to the worst job. You literally have a study guide dedicated to like who could like literally be like the worst person. It's like basically don't do what he does. It's like all you really have to do is just like not do like did he do this? Then do that. It's really just that simple. Unless you're what? Damn, okay. That's actually kind of cool. That game must have did really good. Why? No, it's kind of a. Here's the thing. It's kind of a. Sometimes you gotta appreciate like certain things, not getting hype because of the fact that like you have to remember, dude. Some people have a habit of like liking things and then just like ruining it for other people. So it's like,
Damn. That sounds kind of lazy. Sounds like what? Well, yeah. I mean, that is kind of like the whole thing, but it's like, well, like one thing I kind of one of my favorite things to see happen in films too is when like movies is when like movies don't do well starting off, but then like down the line like become like this hold on. Like sleeper hits. What? Oh, they're digging back into the vault. Okay, cool. Um, yeah, I remember. Yeah, like he was a boss. I remember him. Oh, what was he? Like he was like Optimus's dad or something. What? Oh, that's different. Okay, that's now I'm interested. Like I said, I actually would. I'd watch that movie. Yeah, why not?
You said it's on. You say you think it's on Paramount. Neither do I, man. Screw Larry Ellison. I'm right there with you, bro. Like that actually kind of agitates me a little bit because it's like it's one of those things. It's just like it's one of those things. Is like we understand why it's happening. We understand what is happening. We understand how it's going down. We understand why it's happening. We know that it's bad, but like as a society, we're just like, nah, we're not gonna do anything about that. I mean, it's like, what's the point? I mean, everything's fine, no big deal, whatever. Who cares? It's just like, nah, yeah, this is. It's like if there was levels. If there was, this is stupid. It's like really stupid. It's like I hate how like we're just letting stupid win. It's just like it's very annoying how stupid is winning this hard, this much. Well, on a good foot, like I said, we kind of know. My thing is that like we do at least we know that it's happening though. Because like one thing I kind of like about today's politics, one thing I kind of like about like the one thing I actually can appreciate about today's politics is ultimately like that we actually know things now. Yeah, because like once upon a time, this stuff would like we would have never known about this stuff. Stuff used to be secrets back in the day, which that's something to like take into consideration is that like things actually used to be magnanimous secrets. Things used to be like magnanimous secrets back in the day. Oh boy, that's not good. Oh, I screwed up. Oh, I screwed up bad. Oh, I screwed up bad. Oh no 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 no. I messed up. I messed up. Oh god. Oh god. Let me get out of here. No, please don't. Please don't. Oh no. No no no. Sorry, I started a gigantic fire in this game and oh boy, I just set fire to this flint. I just set fire to this forest. Oh, I just screwed everything up. Yeah, I just screwed everything up. Yeah, that was not the intent. Oh man, I effed all that up. God dang it. Yeah, that's a lot of resources that I might need to. Some of that is like some resources I might need later. I mean, I could get them back. It's just that like for not for a while though. But yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like one thing I kind of do like though is that like in this day and age, like we know what's going on. Like we know what's going on. We are aware of what's going on. Like we live in a universe where they're sort of like giving us a skinny as to what's going on, while also telling us that everybody's lying to us, which I just think is kind of weird. But like there really is a bit of a there really does seem to be some sort of like at least some sort of loyalty and devotion to the people and like keeping the people informed. That is just something that I just can't help but like acknowledge positively, you know, because it's like we now know what's going on, and yeah, people and it's like I said, well, it's easily like one of those things that we can like look at and just be like, now we know what's going on. How do we stop it? Oh, we can. Oh, we can. Like one, don't get hopeless. That's the worst thing to do right now. Like don't say we can't. Say we can't right. I mean, if you're gonna say we can't, say we can't right now. You know, like if you're gonna say that we can't fix any problems, you can always say we can't fix the problems right now today. but we can fix them probably a little bit later at the most. Because if you because like hopelessness that just means that the bad guys win, and yeah, bad guys ain't winning. Like bad guys ain't winning. Like we really do kind of like we really like one thing I kind of like if you look back in American history, we've always been fighting people. It's like like now we have something to fight against. Now we have something to fight against that's actually like bad. We know who the bad guys are. We know what's actually happening. We know the system. So now all we gotta do is just actively challenge it. Fight back. Oh yeah, it feels weird saying it. I ain't gonna lie to you, but it's like it feels weird like saying it, but like it's like if I don't say it, like I said, I feel like if nobody says it, then nobody will say it. So I'll say it, even though I genuinely do not have hope. I genuinely do not have hope in the slightest, bro. Oh yeah. I think the one thing that also keeps me hopeful is that like we're not the only people who hate the orange invasion. That's the thing that makes me. That's the thing. I think that's something that kind of makes me a little happy. Is that we're not the only people who hate this guy. It's like, bro, like I don't know if you noticed or not, but like the whole world doesn't like this dude. Yeah. For real. This dude is like, bro. This dude is like not cool, man. Like he's like Elon Musk because Elon Musk isn't cool either. Oh my god. He's our modern day Tony Stark. No, he is not. He is a dork. He is a dork. I know dorks. I'm aware. Dude, what are you listening to? Some J rap? Gangster. Wait, you have a TikTok? Man, you can be streaming on TikTok right now. You can be streaming on TikTok right now. Okay. All I'm saying is that you're a funny dude. You're like I said, you're a funny dude. You're creative. Shoot, what time is it? I gotta go to work tomorrow. Crap, I'm gonna have to piss out. Yeah, because like, normally I play this until I die, but like, I'm not dying anytime soon. Um, I really do hope so, man. Like I said, should you ever, like I said, once you start streaming, let a brother know, man. You got some streamable games. I'm just saying. I'm just throwing that out there. Appreciate that. In the meantime, love and peace to you, and love and peace to every single one out there who actually still checked out. I'm pretty sure there's nobody here right now because it is late. But I do appreciate all of y'all for like showing up and showing out and showing the brother some love. In the meantime, though, we will eventually talk again.
Don't forget to, I'm not gonna even do the like and subscribe thing, but like, just I might go live again on Sunday because I apparently have nothing to do on weekends anymore. But yeah, we'll talk again. Love, peace to everybody out there, and until next time, love and peace, y'all.
Oh, I forgot I could do this. Okay, here we go.